Peace everybody, Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We're back with another video. Alright man, so Eddie Hearn, he says that he reached out to Gervonta Tank Davis through the DMs and they've been talking back and forth for a few days now. They had quite a few messages from the first time he tried to reach out to him, and Tank just flat out said no. But he been saying that ever since he apologized to him about that little reference he made a few years ago when he said that Tank and Mike Tyson are basically like brainless pit bulls. You know, they don't think much, but they just mean and tough. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but he basically alluding to all bronze, no brain. So I guess Tank he felt some type of way about that. He was holding grudges, and he didn't want to talk to Eddie Hearn. But Eddie Hearn, he recently apologized to him. He reached out to him and said that he was wrong and all that stuff. And now they can talk because he said that Tank, he really ain't got no promoter. Al Heyman, he's not a promoter, he's an advisor. And since Tank now is his own promoter, since he's no longer under the Mayweather Promotions, he can decide who he want to fight himself. So Eddie like, look, I got a lot of money to offer him. You know, I'm getting back into the zone and I'm getting back into Saudi Arabia. You know, we got billions of dollars over here, so let's get this fight popping. And that's basically what Eddie Hearn is saying. He's saying, let's get through this weekend with these heavyweight fights, and then leading into 2024, we can start trying to negotiate a potential fight between Devin Haney and Tank, because I'm trying to make that fight, and I'm also trying to make a fight with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, because I've been talking back and forth with Ryan, and he said that Golden Boy was going to reach out to him, which they did, and you know, they had an initial discussion, but nothing real set in stone, concrete. He said we're going to wait till after this heavyweight showdown, and come to New Year's, we can start fresh and start getting negotiations for these future fights. So I'm loving it because that's what it's going to have to take. It seems like it's going to have to take Eddie Hearn back in with Saudi Arabia to get these big fights popping. Because it seems like money is the big motivator for everybody. Everybody want to get paid these big dollars. So win, lose, or draw, if you pay them enough money, they'll get in that ring. And I think it's going to happen. It's funny because I remember just watching people's channels over the years, way before I even started a boxing channel. You know, everybody was talking about Eddie Hearn, like how he's a culture vulture, how he's this and that and everything. But you look at it, that may be true. He might be in it for himself. I mean, ain't everyone is? Everyone is in this business to make a dollar. But at the same time, in order to make a dollar, you got to pay other people too. So he looking at it like, all right, I'm trying to make money, but in order for me to make money, I got to get these big fights popping. And in order to get the big fights popping, I got to pay these fighters the big money. So that's the quid pro quo. He may be lining his own pockets with money, but he's also lining the other fighters with money as well. Because Eddie Hearn, he was the first person who gave Devin Haney a chance. No one else was trying to do that with Devin Haney. But Eddie Hearn, he's seen Devin Haney, he's seen his progression, he's seen the hustle that him and Bill was doing, and he took a chance on him. And now look at Devin Haney. Now you got people talking about Devin Haney on the pound for pound listing as being in the top 5. And that's all due to Devin Haney, of course, but Eddie Hearn pulling the strings to getting these big fights for him so he can be ranked. So like I said before, I think we're going to get that fight with Devin Haney and Tank Davis later on in 2024, or realistically more likely in 2025. And when you look at 2025, you might say that's a long time off, but it's about to be 2024 in a couple more days. And I'm sure that year going to go by fast just like this year did. And 2025 going to be here right before you know it. And by that time, hopefully, both of the fighters then ranked up a couple more wins and build up their brand. So by the time they fight, it's going to be a real big fight, bigger than the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. It's going to be the Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2.0. I'm telling you, that's going to be the big fight. Tank versus Devin. So after this heavyweight showdown we got going on this weekend and the New Year's, we'll see what they report on in the following weeks to come. So we just going to have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.